Hi. Now I'll show you the operations, how to perform of the 30-day action plan. So what we will do is that we'll go through each operation, operation 1, operation 2, 3, 4, and actually operation 4 and operation 6 are same. In operation 4, normal accounts suggest friends to profile accounts, and in operation 6, profile accounts suggest friends. So I'll be combining both of these, and rest I'll show you one by one. So the first one is normal accounts search and add friends. What's the first operation for day 1? N1 and N2. Search the targeted friends and then add those guys. Okay, let's go to the software. FFA, run FFA, and then go to FFA tab. Once you are on FFA tab, you will see many features, starting from, for example, add friends, confirm friends, send messages. So the first one today we'll be talking about is add friends. Let's click on that. Once you click on add friends option, you will see a dialog box will appear. This dialog box has many settings to choose from. See, the first one is you will choose the accounts that are on the accounts. Which accounts are that you perform that you want to perform this operation, that you want to add online friends. Well, for us, because today's schedule is for N1 and N2, so we'll have to add friends to N1 first and then add 2. Okay, so we'll choose here. You will choose the account. So for us, we'll choose N1. For the second option, friends option, you have a find button here. What this option is for is that once you click on that find button, this dialog box will pop up. Now this dialog box gives you many options. What we are telling here the software is that where to pick or where to grab the Facebook IDs from. For example, whenever you want to add someone as a friend, you need to know their Facebook ID or their Facebook email address. So here we are telling the software that go to the specific place in the Facebook and pick up or grab the Facebook IDs and add those IDs as friends. So for the beginner level, I'll be talking about these first two options. Well, the first option is group members. What group members means is that you can tell the software to go pick up, to go to a certain group and grab the Facebook IDs or grab the members of that group. How it's going to perform is that we will provide the software a group ID. I will tell you how to pick up a group ID of a group, and then we can double paste it here. Well, then before we go forward, let's talk about the second option. The second option is for fan page. Fan page, well, here we tell the software that this is the URL of the fan page. Go pick up or go grab the Facebook IDs from here, or go grab the fans from here. Okay, so how do we get those? For example, if we chose this option, how do we get the group ID? Or if we choose the fan page, how do we get the URL of the fan page? Well, it's simple. You have to go to Facebook if you want to grab the URL or the group ID for a member. Okay, how do we do that? We log in to Facebook manually from any of our accounts. Okay, let's click on manage accounts. Our software provides us a feature that we can use to actually let me bring in the recording window. Oh, there. Well, actually, the software provides us a way that we can log in to the Facebook accounts manually. Usually, what we do is that you just have to double click on the account itself, and it will manually log you in. But sometimes that does not work, or that does not go according to the plan. So what we usually do is that before we do that, we can just copy the password of the software, and then we can log in here. Okay. All right. So what I'll do is that I will log into the to the personal account. All you do is just have to either double click. Once you double click, the software will ask you, do you really want to log in? Or if we have another option, you can right click, click on login by, and then you choose Mozilla. Always remember to log into the Facebook accounts that we have provided you. Always log into those accounts in the internal Mozilla browser. I'll show you where the internal Mozilla browser is and how do we do that. Okay, you can right click and then click login by Mozilla browser. The third way that you can use is that you can select the account. There's a login by button, you click on it, then it asks you choose Mozilla browser. So there are three ways. Before we do that, I'll just quickly grab the password of the account. So what I did was right clicked, properties, you go to properties, you have the properties of the account, and here's the password. You can just copy it and then click OK. Alright, so let's just double click on it. It's gonna ask us, did you log in to your selected account by in a Mozilla browser? We'll say OK. It's transferring the data. Okay, we have to enter the password. Well, here you just enter the password, hold the control key of your keyboard, and then press V. It will paste it. The password that I copied has been pasted. So I click on login button. Now I'm logged in to my personal account. Okay, what I need to do right now is that find a Facebook group or a Facebook fan page of my. I think okay, there is a friend. Always, whenever you log in to any of your accounts and there is a friend request, just confirm it and say yes. Okay, good. Now this is the internal Mozilla browser that's built into the software itself. All the accounts that we send you, whenever you have to manually log in, or whenever you want to log into the account manually into the Facebook and see how the account looks, or if you want to change something, always use this internal Mozilla browser. Why I'm emphasizing on this is that because the software, the Mozilla browser that's built into the software takes care of all your cookies. So it makes it look like that you're logging in from the same computer or same time of same browser again and again, which is good for your account maintenance. So always log in the internal Mozilla browser to log into the account. Okay, now let's get to the point. Okay, whenever you want to market a product, always you have to find people who are interested in that product. That that way you'll be you will have a successful marketing. So that means that whenever we have to add people, we have to people who are interested in sports. And for that purpose, the best way is that if you look for your local sports groups or for your local sports teams or your clubs, that way you can that way we can have, for example, if we have all the affiliates or agent going to the same fan page or the same group well, we'll end up having people, all of us will end up having people having same people, which is not good. So what we do is that to diversify it, wherever you're located, just look for your local sports teams. For example, so for us, I'll do for Toronto. So what I'll do is maybe I'll look for Toronto. Well, I'll show you a couple of searches. One for the group that I always show is the Toronto Poker Club. Okay, Toronto Poker. So whenever you choose that, just click on search here. If you will click on search here, it will show you all the searches. Now, if you are looking for a group, this results includes people, pages, places, groups, apps, events, all these options. So now you need to filter it out. Look for groups. So once you look for groups, these are all the groups that we have. Okay. So excuse me. So for now, I will choose poker in Toronto. We have 91 members. You can see all the members here. Or we can go back. We can choose a member with a greater number. Sorry, we can choose a group with a greater number of members. You can click there. So once you click on the groups, this group has more members. So always choose a group with more members. That way you have more number of people. Now once you come here, notice here on your group, you will see this number. This is the group ID that we will be copying and will be providing to the software. So you can copy this. You can go to FFA tab again. Click on Add Friends. Click on Find. You can always so here for the group we copied the group ID. You choose the group here, and then what we do is that we can paste the group ID that we copied. Then you can click OK. Now that option will be chosen here. Now what we did here is that we told the software that grab the IDs from a group, or grab the IDs of the group members and go to Facebook. Here's the group ID. Get the members from this group. Same way we can give a URL. No, not the similar way, but it's similar to what we did. I'll show you. So if you want to, for example, if you couldn't find any groups of your local area, so but you can find fan pages. What you can do is you can copy the URL of the fan page. How we do that? Let me show you. Let's go to Mozilla tab again. Okay, and this time I will do a search for example, my local sports team, Toronto. We can do for Blue Jays, for Maple Leafs. Okay, we can do for Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay, Maple Leafs. We have it here. We have one. We have these. You can actually choose from here as well. But if you click on search here, now you have all the well, we have groups already chosen here. So these are the group members, but we're talking about fan pages right now. So it will show us the fan pages. We can click on any of these fan pages and grab the fan IDs from there. So let's click on the first one. Once you click on it, all you have to do is just copy this URL at the top. Yes, you can copy this URL. Click on Add Friends. Choose your accounts. So we'll click on Find. We'll tell the software that the URL that I'm giving you is of a fan page, and this is the URL. Now we'll click OK. Okay, let's go on to the next option. Next option is if you want to, if for example, if you had a product that was specific to a gender, so you want to target that gender more often, so you can choose the gender specific, male, female. But for us, we'll be targeting, we'll be targeting like our search is not gender specific, so we'll just leave it on all. Okay, what we're telling here, stop at random number between. So what we are telling the software is that you will keep on adding the friends from this fan page until you reach generate a random number between this range, 4 to 8 for now. Okay, usually what you should do is that add between 8 to 10 or 9 to 12 or 10 to 12 number of friends for each account. So for example, when we have on our schedule that N1 and N2 will be sending friend requests today, means that N1 has two accounts, N2 has two accounts in the group, so that means N1 and N2 will be sending 40 friend requests, 40 friend requests, 20 from N1, 10 from each account on average, then 10 from each account from N2 on average. That means 40 for the day. Let's go back to the software. Okay. So for now, I'll just because I'm doing a demo right now, so I'll choose to 4 right now. Okay. Then you can tell the software that what it will do is that while sending friend requests, it will wait between 30 to 35 seconds. So each friend request, for example, the software sends one friend request and then it waits for 30 to 35 seconds before sending the second friend request. Why is it important? We just do it to mimic the human behavior. For example, software can send all these 4 requests in 0.1 milliseconds. We don't want to do that. We want our operations to more look like human, that actually human are performing those operations, because we'll be mimicking the human behavior. So we'll choose somewhere between 30 to 35. Well, it's up to you. I will say it should be somewhere between 30 to 40 or 45. You can keep it, you can make it 90 to 120 seconds. It's up to you, but minimum you should keep 15 seconds. This is the minimum, where you should not go below that. You can set the priorities. For example, if you're scheduling a couple of tasks or operations for the same time, you can schedule them. You can prioritize them by choosing the priority. And you can schedule this operation. For example, if you don't want to do it, you want to do it in 3 minutes later, 10 minutes later, you can schedule it. So what you can do is that in the morning you can schedule everything for the day and then leave it running. Leave the computer and the software running, and it will do it for you. Okay, after we're done choosing the settings, see, once you choose these settings, for example, we chose for N1 right now. What happens is that now all these settings that we chose are for both the accounts. So the friend requests will be sent from the first account of N1, and then it will be sent from the second account of N1. Okay, let's click OK. Hold on, let me just reduce it. 3, make it just 2, 1 and 2, so that the option finishes up quickly. Okay. 13. Alright, I will change this to just for this one. So because I'm only sending 2 requests, so but you'll be sending more, so don't choose 18 as the second one. It's better to have a bit higher. But since I'm just recording the video, that's why. Okay, I'll click OK. You will see that the operation starts running. You can click on details, and you see job 1 for N1 means job 1 means the first account. So for N1, first account, and you can always make it to run at the background. While it's running, I can show you the okay, after this video I will be making next video for profile accounts, adding normal accounts as friends. I will show you how do we perform this operation, what does pro1 and 1 and 2 pro2, how we'll do that, and then we'll talk about other operations. Let's go back to the software and see. Okay, now let's go to the progress tab. Progress tab actually shows you the progress of the operation, and console tab shows you the detailed log. If we look at it, the software logged into the first account with success, picked up a list of 10 friends from the fan page that we provided. It added one friend, and then it finished, because what happened was that I chose between 1 and 2, so it actually the random number that it generated to add was 1, so it added, and then the operation was finished. The software logged into the second account, picked up a list of 10 friends, sent a request, and finished. Okay, so this is how you will perform operation 1. The first operation: normal accounts, search and add friends.